Get a United Kingdom work visa quickly. As the center of the global economy, the United Kingdom has attracted many international talents to work in the UK. According to United Kingdom immigration law, employers must obtain sponsorship qualifications before hiring overseas employees, and employees need to apply for a work visa. In addition, family members of work visa holders can also apply for accompanying visas, and after meeting the conditions, employees and their families can also apply for permanent residence. This article will introduce in detail the process and precautions from employers applying for sponsorship qualifications to employees applying for work visas, family visas, and permanent residence applications, and provide detailed successful case analysis. Part 1. How employers apply for sponsorship. 1.1 Introduction to Guarantee Qualifications. In the UK, any employer who wants to hire employees from overseas must first apply for a sponsorship license. The sponsorship license is issued by the United Kingdom Immigration and Border Protection. Companies that obtain this license can provide guarantees for overseas employees and issue a certificate of sponsorship, enabling employees to apply for a work visa. 1.2 Types of Guarantee Qualifications. Sponsorship qualifications are divided into two categories based on the type of employees hired: skilled worker license, applicable to technical jobs such as engineers, medical practitioners, IT experts, etc. Temporary worker license, applicable to short-term or seasonal workers, such as agricultural workers, artists, religious people, etc. 1.3 Preparation of materials for applying for guarantee qualifications. When applying for sponsorship qualifications, employers need to submit a series of supporting documents to demonstrate their ability to legally operate and manage overseas employees. The following are the main requirements for document preparation. Proof of company registration. The company must be legally registered in the United Kingdom and must provide the company registration number and the latest registration information. Financial statements and tax documents. This includes the company's annual financial report, showing that the business has enough money to support employee compensation expenses. Description of the human resources management system. The company needs to demonstrate how the company manages employee visas, work contracts, attendance, and salary payments through its internal system. Proof of compliance record. Companies must provide documentation that they have not violated immigration laws in the past to ensure that their operations are in compliance. 1.4 Compliance check. During the application process, the United Kingdom Immigration Office will conduct strict compliance checks, focusing on visa management capabilities. Companies need to demonstrate their ability to track and manage employee visa status to ensure that their visas are legal and valid. Salary payment records. Companies are required to provide salary payment records to ensure that the salaries paid to employees meet the minimum wage standards. Authenticity of the position. The Immigration Bureau will check whether the company has fictitious positions. All employment positions must be real and have business needs. 1.5 Data preservation and subsequent management. Once the sponsorship is granted, the employer must keep all documents related to the employee's visa and work for inspection by the Immigration Department. The saved documents include, but are not limited to, passport and visa copies, a copy of each employee's passport first page and visa page, employment contract and job description. Describe in detail the employee's job responsibilities, salary, working hours, etc. Wage payment records. Ensure that wages are paid on time and meet the minimum wage requirements of the Immigration Bureau. Attendance records. Companies need to keep attendance records of employees to show whether employees work as required. Proof of English proficiency. If applicable, employees are required to provide English language test transcripts. These documents must be kept within the company for at least 5 years, so that they can be provided promptly upon request by the Immigration Department. This is essential for corporate compliance and maintaining the validity of the sponsorship qualification. 1.6 How to evaluate the success rate of guarantee qualification application. In order to ensure the success rate of the guarantee qualification application, enterprises need to conduct self-assessment and focus on the following points: company operating conditions, the company's financial stability, employee management system, and past compliance record will directly affect the application results. Authenticity and demand of the position. The position provided must meet the company's business needs and comply with the requirements of the Immigration Bureau. The position cannot be fictitious. Human resource management capabilities. The company needs to demonstrate its ability to manage visas and hire employees to ensure full compliance. 1.7 Successful case. Application for sponsorship qualification of a technology company in London. Background: Tech Innovator is a medium-sized technology company headquartered in London, focusing on the development and application of artificial intelligence and big data analysis. With the rapid expansion of its business, the company hopes to introduce some highly skilled overseas technical talents, especially experts in software development and data science. In order to legally employ these international talents, TechInnova decided to apply for sponsorship qualifications. In the preparation stage, the company decided to apply for sponsorship qualifications through the internal Human Resources Department. First, TechInnova's legal advisory team worked closely with the Human Resources Department to organize and prepare the following documents. Company financial documents, the latest annual financial report showing that the company has solid financial support. HR system demonstration, explain how the company manages employees' visa status, salary payments, and attendance records through digital systems. Employment needs analysis. The company provides a detailed job description that indicates the skills of the overseas employee are critical to the company's business growth. Application submission and compliance check. TechInnova submitted the sponsorship application online and paid the corresponding application fee. After the application was submitted, the United Kingdom Immigration Office conducted an on-site inspection of the company. During the inspection, the immigration officials checked the company's human resources management system, employee files, and confirmed the authenticity of the company's employment needs. Qualification. The Immigration Bureau's feedback showed that the company had prepared complete documents, a sound management system, and the positions were real and met market demand, and it was finally approved. TechInnova then provided letters of guarantee for several international technical experts, and smoothly started the employee's work visa application process. Part 2. Work visa application process. 2.1 Basic application conditions. Once the employer is sponsored, the employee can start applying for a work visa. Applicants must meet the following basic requirements. Letter of sponsorship. Applicants must hold a certificate of sponsorship issued by their employer. Job requirements. The job you are applying for must meet the skill standards set by the Immigration Department. Salary requirements. Applicants must have an annual salary that meets the minimum standard, usually £38,700 or more. English proficiency requirement. Applicants must pass an English language test at CEFR B1 level. 2.2 Application process. The application process for a work visa is as follows. 1. Obtain a letter of guarantee. The employer provides a valid letter of guarantee, which is valid for 3 months. 2. Prepare application materials, including passport, guarantee letter, proof of funds, English test transcript, etc. 3. Submit an application online. Applicants need to submit their visa application online and pay the relevant visa fee and immigration health surcharge. 4. Waiting for approval. The approval time is usually 3 to 8 weeks. The Immigration Bureau may require applicants to provide additional materials or participate in an interview. 2.3 Applicant qualification assessment. During the visa application process, the Immigration Department will assess the applicant's qualifications to ensure that they meet the visa requirements, focusing on the following aspects. Authenticity of the position. The Immigration Bureau will verify the job description and salary in the guarantee letter to ensure that the position is real and necessary. Salary standards. The Immigration Department will check whether the salary meets the minimum requirements and is consistent with industry standards. Language proficiency. Applicants must provide an English test score to prove that they meet the language requirements for a work visa. Proof of funds. Applicants are required to provide proof of sufficient funds to prove that they can maintain their basic living. In the UK. 2.4 Successful case. Work visa application. 4 IT engineers from China. Background. Mr. Li is an IT engineer from China with 5 years of software development experience, especially in the architecture and design of big data platforms, Mr. Lee prepared the following application materials. Passport shows their identity and travel history guarantee letter provided by Tekinova, including job details, salary and working hours proof of funds. Mr. Lee provided a bank deposit certificate showing that he had sufficient funds to support his living expenses in the UK. English test. Transcript. Mr. Lee passed the CEFR B1 level English test, proving that his language proficiency meets the requirements. Application, submission and approval. Mr. Lee submitted an online application through the United Kingdom immigration website and paid the visa fee. About 6 weeks later, Mr. Lee's work visa application was approved. During the approval process, the Immigration Bureau verified Mr. Lee's work qualifications and language ability, and confirmed that the position in the guarantee letter was real and met market demand. As a result, Mr. Lee successfully obtained a work visa and successfully started working at Tekinova. His work visa is valid for 3 years, and he can renew it or apply for permanent residency in the future according to the company's needs. Part 3. Family Visa Application for Work Visa Holders. 3.1 Family Visa Application Conditions. Work visa holders can apply for a dependent visa for their spouse and children, so that their family members can legally enter the United Kingdom to reside. The application conditions for a dependent visa include 3.2 Family Visa Application Materials. When applying for a family visa, you need to prepare the following documents: guarantee letter from the work permit holder, a guarantee letter from the work permit holder for his/her family members, proof of relationship, documents such as marriage certificate, birth certificate, etc., proving the relationship between the applicant and the work permit holder, proof of funds. Work permit holders must prove they have sufficient funds to support their dependents' living expenses in the UK. 3.3 Successful case. Successful application by family members of work permit holders. Background: Ms. Zhang is a software engineer who holds a work visa from Tekinova. Her husband and 2 children hope to move to the United Kingdom with her on a family visa. Sponsorship letter from work visa holder. Ms. Zhang provided the Immigration Department with her sponsorship letter and employment contract to prove her legal working status in the UK. Application submission and approval. Ms. Zhang's husband and children submitted their family visa applications online through the immigration official website. After review, the immigration approved their family visas. The entire approval process lasted about 8 weeks, during which no additional documents or interviews were required. As a result, Ms. Zhang's husband and 2 children successfully obtained family visas, and the family was reunited smoothly. The validity period of the family visa was the same as that of Ms. Zhang's work visa. Part 4. Application for Permanent Residence. 4.1 Permanent Residence Application Conditions. Employees holding work visas can apply for permanent residence after working in the United Kingdom for 5 years. The following conditions must be met to apply for legal residence in the United Kingdom for 5 years. Applicants must have lived legally in the United Kingdom continuously and complied with visa regulations. Comply with salary requirements. Applicants must prove that their salary during employment meets the minimum standards. Pass the Life in the United Kingdom test. Applicants must pass the Life in the United Kingdom test. English language requirement. Applicants must pass an English language test at CEFR B1 level. 4.2 Preparation of Permanent Residence Application Materials, Passport and Visa Documents. This includes all the applicant's visa documents for the UK. Proof of employment, a letter of certification, contract, or pay slip provided by the employer to prove the applicant's employment in the UK. Proof of residence, such as a property lease or utility bill, proving the applicant's legal residence in the UK. English test score report, prove that the applicant's English proficiency meets the requirements. Life in the United Kingdom test passed. 4.3 Successful case. Permanent residence application of a software engineer. Background: Mr. Lee has lived in the United Kingdom for 5 years since he started working at Tekinova, during which time he has always paid taxes on time and complied with all visa requirements. He decided to apply for indefinite leave to remain in the United Kingdom in order to settle in the United Kingdom permanently. Application preparation. Mr. Lee prepared the following permanent residence application materials: passport and visa documents. He kept all his work visa and renewal documents. Proof of employment. Tekinova issued him a letter confirming that his position and salary met the requirement. English test transcript. Mr. Lee passed the English BE test, proving his language proficiency. Life in the United Kingdom test pass certificate. Mr. Lee successfully passed the United Kingdom Life Common Sense test application submission and approval. Mr. Lee submitted his IOR application through the immigration official website and paid the corresponding application fee. The immigration processed his application within 6 months without requiring additional materials or an interview. In the end, Mr. Lee's application was approved. As a result, Mr. Lee successfully obtained permanent residence and can now live and work in the United Kingdom indefinitely and enjoy almost all citizen rights.